pursuant to Executive Order Number 292 or Administrative Code of 1987 and as reiterated in Item 3.5.4 of the National Government Internal Control System issued by the Department of Budget and Management through Circular Letter Number 2008-5 and Section 3.2 of the DBM Circular Letter Number 2011-5 as the scope of internal audit in the Philippine Government Internal Audit Manual as adopted by Municipal Ordinance Number 2021-25 of LGU Odiongan, the functions of internal audit services are as follows. 1. Advise the local chief executive, LCE, or sanggunian on all matters relating to management and control and operations audit of the executive or legislative branches. There are two branches in the LGU, namely the executive, which is under the LCE, mayor or governor, and in legislative, vice mayor or vice governor. These two have separate functions. Mostly can be distinguished as executive, which provides operating, financial, and general administrative services, while legislative provides policy through ordinances and resolution. The IAS provides advisory services to the head of the executive or legislative in matters of internal audit activities only. Other advisory services that are outside of internal auditing are discouraged. Number 2. Conduct management and operations audit of LGU functions, programs, projects, activities, and outputs, and determine the degree of compliance with their mandate, policies, government regulations, established objectives, systems, and procedures, processes, and contractual obligations. The IAS mainly has 3 audits: compliance, operations, and management audits. Before conducting the operations and management audits, a compliance audit shall need to be conducted, whether it complies with the criteria such as laws, rules, and regulations set by the national government agencies or higher authorities. Number 3. Review and appraise system and procedures, organizational structures, asset management practices, financial and management records, reports, and performance standards of the LGU. What is the scope of IAS? IAS shall make an assessment of all LGU documents, systems, processes, and standards that are set by the LGU and by higher authorities, such as the provincial government and national government agencies. Number 4. Analyze and evaluate management deficiencies and assist top management by recommending realistic courses of action. So once IAS makes an assessment, it needs to analyze and evaluate deficiencies, gaps, errors, and misjudgments made. IAS needs to recommend corrective and preventive action to the management that will help them to address those issues raised. And number 5, perform such other related duties and responsibilities as may be assigned or delegated by the LCE or as may be required by law. Lastly, IAS may perform other duties that may be assigned or given by the LCE or sanggunian. Usually, this is a membership to committees, councils, etc. But the internal auditor that is a member of any committee shall inhibit in the future audits to uphold independence, impartiality, and conflict of interest. IAS shall be detached from all functions of routine operating character, such as the following. 1. Pre-audit of vouchers and counter-signature of checks. This is usually done by Accounting Office and Treasury Department. So, it is part of regular functions. Inspection of deliveries, although the internal auditor may as part of the examination, so they may only observe during the inspection. So, the conduct of inspection is a regular functions of the inspection team designated under the procurement process or procurement management system. And then preparation of treasury and bank reconciliation statements. So this is done by the accounting office. Their regular function. Development and installation of systems, procedures. However, in exceptional cases, the internal auditor may assist by giving suggestions. So the development and installation of systems is the functions of the management. So the internal auditor may only assist giving suggestions and not giving them how to do it. And then Number 5, taking physical inventories. However, the internal auditor may review the plans in advance and observe and test check the accuracy of counting, costing, and summarizing. This is part of the observation, walkthrough, and then interview, or part of the internal audit activities. And then maintaining property records, this is usually done by the General Services Office or the Supply Office, and then Accounting Department. So all other activities related to operations, this is we could say is whatever the services offered by the LGU. It could be from the internal, from within government to government, government to business, and then government to clients or customers.